Hey everybody, I think it's needless to say, but this boss fight contains spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch any further. Now, Time Eater is kind of a bad boss fight and really tough, which is probably why you're here, so hopefully this guide will help you out. Now, first things first, slow down at the start because you want to boost and collect some rings because you're really going to need them. During his Warping Arm attack, keep up above in the 3D sections because he attacks mainly below him. Keep boosting, always keep boosting, even if you run into something. Now when he squishes in 3D, he'll always squish at the bottom until his arms are destroyed. Boost into the core and you'll damage him. Now stop boosting once you've hit him because he resets you at the start and you want to boost into the rings to collect them. Don't mind the homing shots, they're not that much of a problem. They most likely will never hit you unless you're in 2D mode. It's really easy here to get hit. So if you're going for the achievement for not getting a hit during the boss fight, don't even go into 2D. Only go into 2D when he's going to use his laser attack in the third form. We'll get there soon enough. Now during the 2D segment, as I said, it's really easy to get hit. And for the Warping Arm attacks, I actually recommend going under them, as opposed to going above them like in 3D. Now, as you see here, I've kind of gotten stuck to the top, and that can happen really easily in this. You can get stuck to the top or bottom because the controls are really bad during this section. To get out of it, as you saw me do, just press Y to go to the other dimension and then come back because then you won't be stuck. It's really a shame because this boss fight looks really cool, but it's a little poorly designed. Now, if you get close to him, he'll do the squishing arm attack, but if he's in the middle of doing homing shots, then he won't even react, and you can't hit him until he's done the squishing green hand attack. It's not even recommended to hit him after he's done homing shots either way, because the homing shots in 3D, even though they're bad to try and hit you in back, if you try to hit him in front while they're going, they will come back and they will hit you. It's really bad. Now, during the green hand attack, it's recommended that you actually stop boosting completely, because if he hits you with it, then he knocks you back and you don't really have time to hit him. It's best to try and get toward him when he uses the Warping Arm attack. That'll be the only time that it really counts towards boosting towards him. Even though I got hit here in the classic mode and I'm running out of rings, it's still viable that you can make it toward him because he gets into this mode where he'll stop for a second, he'll wait for you to hit him, which is quite nice. Now once again in the 2D section, don't start boosting, just completely stop, because in the third section, there's a lot more rings after you've hit him twice. Now during this section, it's a lot more complicated because he starts slowing down time. And although that actually doesn't do anything different, it just is a nuisance. It's really just bad design here, because it doesn't actually make you approach him slower. I've stopped boosting just to show it off. He stays in the same spot. He just uses a lot more homing attacks. It looks like it's gonna distance you, but it really doesn't. And normally after the end of time slow attack, he'll switch. Now during the laser segment, it's actually really hard to dodge that attack if you're within the same dimension, so I honestly recommend not even trying and just switch to the other dimension until the laser is gone. And just switch. If you don't know, if you can't predict when he's going to fire it, just keep switching back and forth. He'll most likely miss because he'll aim in the middle between the two dimensions. Now, don't forget here that you can press A at any time to shoot any of the Sonics forward, and they can destroy the debris, or they can destroy the homing attacks that the time eater throws out. They're not too much of a problem, and you should be able to dodge them, and it's not like you get hit very well. If you've got enough rings like I do here, from not boosting and then waiting so that you can boost at the start. Now, at this last part, he does this attack, which is just, it's the end. After you've hit him 3 times, it's the end. Just hold the left bumper and right bumper, or L1 and R1 if you're on the PS3 version, and just, it's the end of the fight. I really wish you luck with this boss fight because it's kind of a struggle to fight with and to understand, but if you follow these tips, it'll probably make it a lot easier on you.